What is the body? The body is a fence the Son of God imagines he has built to separate parts of his self from other parts. It is within this fence he thinks he lives, to die as it decays and crumbles. For within this fence he thinks that he is safe from love. Identifying with his safety, he regards himself as what his safety is. How else could he be certain he remains within the body, keeping love outside? The body will not stay. Yet, this he sees as double safety. The Son of God's impermanence is proof his fences work and do the task his mind assigns to them. For if his oneness still remains untouched, who could attack and who could be attacked? Who could be victor? Who could be his prey? Who could be victim? Who, the murderer? And if he did not die, what could prove is there that God's eternal Son can be destroyed? If he did not die, what proof is there that God's eternal Son can be destroyed? The body is a dream. Like other dreams, it sometimes seems to picture happiness, but can quite suddenly revert to fear, where every dream is born. For only love creates in truth, and truth can never fear. Made to be fearful, must the body serve the purpose given it? Made to be fearful. Must the body serve the purpose given it? But we can change the purpose that the body will obey by changing what we think that it is for. The body is the means by which God's Son returns to sanity. Though it was made to fence him into hell without escape, yet has the goal of heaven been exchanged for the pursuit of hell? The Son of God extends his hand to reach his brother and to help him walk along the road with him. Now is the body holy. Now it serves to heal the mind that it was made to kill. You will identify with what you think make you safe. Whatever it may be, you will believe that it is one with you. Your safety lies in truth and not in lies. Love is your safety. Fear does not exist. Identify with love and you are safe. Identify with love and you are home. Identify with love and you find yourself. Lesson 261. God is my refuge and security. I will identify with what I think is refuge and security. I will behold myself where I perceive my strength and think I live within the citadel where I am safe and cannot be attacked. Let me today seek not security in danger, nor attempt to find my peace in murderous attack. I live in God. In Him I find my refuge and my strength. In Him is my identity. In Him is everlasting peace. And only there will I remember who I really am. Let me not seek for idols. I would come, my Father, home to you today. I choose to be as you created me and find the Son whom you created as myself. So we will remember now today to seek our safety in God, not in doubt. Seek our safety in God by union with our brother rather than attack. Don't need to protect the body as ourself, because it is not ourself. God is my refuge and security. And if anyone needs to lay a particular figure on the altar, you're welcome to do so.
I can see in my mind is the fear of the devil, because when something suddenly happened, when, for example, John is upset and he shouts for an hour and Mona starts to cry, it's the same like when I was in the church and I was there for 16 years, and then I used to deal with a lot of devils and a kind of exorcism, and they used to tell me, I will kill you, I will get you if you help people. And it's like my mind, it's not so clear that they are not real. And when I see this kind of situation, I get so scared. Because they were so violent, there was so much violence in there. They used to hurt people a lot, people's body, and it seems to be like the purpose of the devil is destroy. And for many times I didn't want to do this because I was so scared, but I had to, because in my mind that people need help, but they hurt me a lot as well when I tried to protect people's body. like nowadays I don't understand, because the performance of the Bible seems so real. I saw so many weird things, like people start screaming, tattoo just appears, and people levitate. I don't know how to say this word.
Levitate.
Yeah. It's like I was in a kind of terror move, you know. It's kind of alarming when things happen like.
In Christianity, there's a lot of distorted ideas. I think they need to drive demons out of people. Demons. Someone can be obsessed or something.
Possessed.
By a demon.
No.
No, it's not true. I mean, it's just belief.
It seems like so out of control, like
Yeah.
the movement of the body, and then when they go out, people like become normal, come back, you know. It's like so intense, like someone goes for some and give the body for this energy.
I'm glad you're out of there.
I'd love to put something on the altar, and it feels like going down on the stories, and I get to this point where I just feel a deep sense of wrongness, just pure wrongness. It often comes up after I share like a miracle or speak from the joy. After that, the thoughts I've been watching now come in like, oh, you're so arrogant, or just pure attack thoughts. So as I was looking at that, it was just, there's just this belief and desire just to make myself wrong. And then I have to be alert. So that I can get it wrong or do it wrong. And that defense is in there also. But I need to, oh yeah, that was what came up. That I need to explain myself. I need to explain what I'm doing. Yeah. Instead of choosing the blessing, also on me. Just keep choosing the innocence, in the lesson. What if the body, I don't remember exactly how it said, like, what if I did not die? If I really allow that, then I don't have to go into the defense and the explanation, or even believe those thoughts that come up that I can do it wrong. Because then I'm identified with spirit. So, and I feel it's still very strong, the identification of the doer. Yeah. And in that doer, I'm always joined with fear. I'm always joined with needing to explain myself and the wrongness. To really open up to, I can choose a blessing right now, every time. To allow that constant, what you said yesterday, allow that constant effort. Because when you were sharing, do you believe you are worth constant effort? No, still not, no. But I don't want that chaos either anymore, so I think this is a big block why I don't think I'm worth the constant effort to step into my function in a deeper way. Just, I believe I'm so wrong all the time. The doer wrongness.
Yeah, so that is the body identification.
Mm-hmm. So I really, really need help to see this differently. Yeah, thank you.
Can I try and share something? I don't really know to share it. I think when Matthew shared, I realized that afraid to share this because I'm going to appear crazy. I realized that I'm trying to, I have these massive explosive feelings in consciousness, but I try to fit the body on top of it. That's what I'm afraid to share. It's like I saw the body trying to be fitted on top of the feelings, and the physiology is just impossible. It just never fits, so I'm always exhausted. But I realize now it's body thoughts. It's body thoughts. It's body thought. When we were on the walk yesterday, I noticed an obsessive compulsive body thought. She's this tall, he's that small, just like, after all this healing, why do I have these body thoughts? But that's the obsessive compulsive conversation, is trying to fit the body on the feeling, and the feelings are so huge. It's not fitting, and the physiology is just really, really, really hard. I can't relax the body, but I need to relax the mind of the body and just give up body thoughts. I still don't know how, because they tell you embodiment and feet on the ground, which is helpful. It helped the initial panic. But as soon as Matthew shared it, just all went to pot all over again. So that's there, and that's huge, and I've been noticing it for a long time. My body image doesn't make sense. It's all shifted to the left as if to fit where the real panic is. So I just need to find a way to stop fitting the body on the feelings. It makes no sense, except maybe from Course in Miracle.
Yeah, because the body is a result of beliefs and feelings and thoughts. Like the body is a concrete form of fear. That means there is fear in the mind, and that is projected as the body.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the body is thought.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to fit the body thought on the feeling, and it's just not working. Maybe I just give up that.
I saw explained in the course, in what we read today, the body is made safe. So the lesson is God is my refuge and my security. But it's reversed. That's why we have to do these lessons, because the body is seen as the refuge. And summarizes it, the body is a fence around perfect idea. Body is like a fence, like a small, unsafe place, but it's believed to be the safe place based on the defenses and the attacks.
Yeah. And I can't fit the body on the fear. It's just not working. To have the body as a fence of my feelings is just not working.
No, because when you think of it, it doesn't even compute, it doesn't even go together. Like the mind is bigger than the body. And it's something else than the body.
So I just needed to say that, because everything I read about trauma is just not working. To be inside the body is just not working. The emotions, the fear, the terror is much bigger than the body. So anyway, that's helpful to know that I actually have a body thought. I'm trying to make it work. It's just not working. And I feel I'm weird, I'm different than anyone else, and all of that.
Focus on your defenses. Focus on identifying defenses. That will help you undo the body thoughts.
Yeah, there was this intense, severe feeling of being exposed. You know, when you said I can't do the laundry, it was triggered because I use clothes in a very specific way to hide that acute exposed feeling, and then suddenly it wasn't available to me. So I panicked and I put things in hand wash, like it was just a necessity to manage that feeling, but really I just needed to get in touch with how acute that feeling is, just there being exposed. Yeah, and the last bit is trying to fit the story, is like it's as if the rape exposed me, it's as if that's exposed me, and there's intense hatred and rage in that whole area feels destroyed, like destruction. I think the course says destruction, and you said destruction. That whole area of hip area, pelvis area, just feels everything is not in the right place. So I can't fit it in a story, but these are long-standing trauma holding, energetic thing kind of thing. Yeah, it's all energetic. I can't fit it in a story anymore. So
It's good to not fit it in the story anymore,
Yeah.
and to allow healing in the present. If you feel distorted or weird or cut off or whatever you feel, to allow healing of that now, because it's something, there is still fear that you project there, so just allow to meet yourself, invite and connect.
yeah, I think the energetic connection is more important than the story and the analysis. I haven't allowed that because it doesn't fit very well with the body story conception. It's just completely doesn't fit.
Energetic, emotional connection.
Yeah. The big emotions, massive,
And I think there can be a constant practice to let go of defense and control, because that's what constitutes the body. So to check in
That's what
constitutes.
creates.
Mhm.
Let me
Makes up.
mix up. Okay.
And separates you off time and space from others. I mean, it's always special. This is have a nice little distance, Okay, I like some friends, but I like my privacy and I like the distance, But that is all the ego, like to separate you from oneness. Even to think now that you're here, you've been here for a certain amount of time, you're going to be here for a certain amount of time, you're starting a new day, it's going to look a little different than yesterday, but a lot will be similar. You're going to figure out what to do. Like, all of that, let's just erase it. It's not you, it's not what's happening. You need to question it. That is the dream, that is, I'm thinking you find yourself in time and space and define it in a certain way. It's not helpful. Let's expand, let's be present. That's why guidance and inspiration is all, it's everything. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Anything else is too little. Boring.
This is very serendipitous because I literally was transcribing you telling me,
Mm.
give up control,
Mm.
and the panic started.
Mm.
Panic in my heart started.
Oh, it's a good sign.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. And if you take it more moment by moment,
Yeah.
then I think you can do it. If you put it on the timeline, then you can be fearful.
Yeah.
If you do it moment by moment.